Well, hello there, beautiful rays of light. Thank you for joining me on the Hill Spot podcast. I am Nikki S. Salas, your host, spiritual guide, well-being educator, and all-around inspiration giver. This is about promoting healing. We want to promote healing so we can live better. When we are doing better, we are able to enjoy our lives. And how do we do this? We do this by positively affecting the different aspects of the self, whether that be mentally, physically, emotionally, and the spirit. The spirit loves that. It goes along for the ride. So make sure you subscribe so you can be notified of upcoming videos and life teachings. Thank you for joining me. Peace and blessings. So let's get right into it. How to attract love into our life. Well, I know some people may consider attracting love into their life as a form in the form of a partner or mate, a relationship. But they are relationships down here, right? Whether they are relationships with a mate, someone we consider our partner, whether it be girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, depending on what you choose to call it, right? Or the relationships we have with friends, with family members, with co-workers, with associates. Heck, we even have relationships with the people at the gas station that we visit all the time. We all are in different relationships. But when it comes to attracting a partner, a mate, whether you choose to also call it the love of your life, right? Someone you want to share your life with, that's what I'm talking about. We can do this in a more simpler fashion than we know. And how do we do that? Well, first, by being loved. Like I said before, we are all in different relationships, in different levels, right? Whether it be the business partner, the co-worker, the person at the Whole Foods, which I love. We all are in different relationships. With that being said, when we are interacting with these other people, how we are moving in these different relationships, these relationships dictate how we attract the quote unquote love into our life. And I'm going to tell you how. So first, let's talk about love. Let's just break down the word love, which that cannot to me be broke down in a simpler form because that's defined in so many different ways. But the basis of it is how we truly feel of ourselves and of each other. And to me, the way I define it as far as love is how we connect, how I connect within myself, spirit, mind, body, emotions, and how that connects with somebody else. So when I am dealing with others in relationships, whether it be in business, whether it be the grocery store, so forth, it's in the same manner. So let me bring another word into this. Namaste or namaskar. It's also called namaskar. That means recognizing the divinity in yourself, and when somebody says it to you, they are recognizing the divinity of you. They have recognized you as a human being. To me, that is the same as love. That this person, just like how I would want another person to be recognized, to be in harmony of their spirit, their mind, their body, and emotions. They saying that to me, they're wanting that, they're desiring that, they're feeling that for me as well. Again, vice versa. We are in a love relationship. That's how we truly connect, by love. We are aligning the best for each other. So yes, that's how I define love. Wanting the best for myself and wanting the best for others. So going back to the many relationships that we have on this planet, again, at the grocery store, in business, co-workers, friends, family, we have to ask ourselves, are we first wanting this for ourselves in a love relationship with ourselves, the alignment of spirit, mind, body, and emotions, which is again harmony, which is being well. And when we are in this state of being, we are loving ourselves. And when you are in this state of being, as you want this for another person, right? Again, namaste or namaskar. So when we are practicing this, we are cycling this throughout our day with ourselves and the relationship we have with others. We are making that aura, that energy bigger, that love energy, you all. We are creating that vibration that reverberates throughout the ether, throughout the universe, definitely on this planet. And that's how you attract a love partner into your life. Often we think, again, that the love partner, how we treat them is the only thing that matters. As long as we love them, as long as we treat them right, care for them, then nothing else is important. That's not true, you all. That's not true. Because again, if we are walking around, we are being in a way, we are living in a way, we are moving through our lives in a way that is in love, right? Within self first, right? Because the more you are in harmony, in love with self, you are being that, you're going to want that naturally for other people, right? Same thing, harmony is also considered or in alignment of peace. When your body, your mind, your emotions are in alignment of each other, with each other, in harmony, you are in a peaceful state. So when we are being this in different areas of our lives, it's going to automatically attract, it's going to automatically pour in, it's going to automatically connect to another person that wants that for you as well. And also too, I'm going to say this, this is something I didn't know for much of my life. It's not supposed to be forced, you all. I know, sometimes as a single person, we are wanting this. We are desiring this. We want a love mate, right? We want the love of our life. That person we want to share our love with. And I want that for you too. But when we try to force it, we actually push it away from us. I know you all heard of the saying, whether it be chasing money. Well, we should not chase a mate as well. And why? Now think of it this way. I had a dog, you all, years ago, back in the 90s. Beautiful dog. God bless his dog. Her name was Sade. Beautiful American Husky. Well, she was a rescue dog. So when we got her, she wasn't used to us, right? We weren't used to her as well. She was used to the previous family that we come to find out she ran away from. And they had some issues with her, but that's what it was. So with that, Sade used to run away all the time. We had to keep her on a leash, because if she didn't, she would dart off. I mean, there would be sometimes in the middle of the summer, we chasing her down highways, right? Now think about that. We were chasing her. We were trying to force her, trying to make her be in our lives. She didn't want to be in our lives. And that's just what it was. We wanted to love her. Not sure she wanted to love her, but hey, that's how it played out. She wanted to be free. She wanted to do something else, right? Besides being in our lives. But the more we chase her, you all, the further or the quicker she ran. That's the same thing with chasing anything. Whether it be a person, certain thing you want in your life, including a love partner. When you're chasing something, that means it don't want you. That means it wants to leave you. It wants to go do something else, whatever it is. And that's not up for you to figure it out. Again, just be in love. First, again, love with yourself, well with yourself. Treating yourself well. Again, spirit, mind, body, emotions, all in alignment, all in peace of yourself. And doing that, being that for other people in your life, whether it be, again, in business, co-workers, friendships, so forth, it would draw your love mate into your life. I tell you a story. So I have been married for over 10 years. My love mate, the love of my life. And it has been a great ride. Now, do we have our ups and downs? Everybody do. It's part of the process. But as long as you're growing from it, then it's okay, right? And that's how we grow in love, right? It's through these different levels. Is evolution. And evolution is it's meant to change things. It is meant to make things expand, right? So, how I attracted my love mate, my love partner in my life, which is my husband, is when I put myself in a state of loving myself, which I had learned I was not doing much in my life. I was Sade, you all. I was that American Husky trying to force people into my life. And God bless them. Because I have no ill will towards anybody I was in a relationship with. Whether it be in the form of a love mate, co-workership, friendship, so forth. That was the past, right? And again, I learned this of myself when I decided or found out how to better care for myself. And that's still a process, right? Again, about evolution. It gets better. It expands. So what I did, you all, and I talk about this in my book, my first book, Black Girl Gone Guru, I talk about how I had a funeral. And I literally did, you all. I had a funeral. I was I was in my room, and I was sitting on the bed, and I was looking at the mirror, and I was like, God, I was talking to my divine source. I said, God, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of, trying to make people be in my life, trying to, find a love mate. I'm willing to let it go. I was like, and I want to give away and let go all of that of the past and what I was trying to do, what I was trying to be. And I just want to love on me right now. Help me to love on me. Help me to be in a better relationship with you. And I said to myself, when I rise up from this bed, that is being buried in my grave, as I say in my book, and to not be revisited because it's no longer a part of my life. I'm choosing not to take it on, right? I mourned it, gave it its flowers, what I call the old Nikki, how I used to spell Nikki. That's actually how I gave birth to my new form of Nikki or Nekai, Nikei. And I talk more about that in the book too. My first book, Black Girl Gone Guru. And I said to myself, hey, I'm going to find more ways. And again, God, my divine source, you show me, talk to me about more ways of how to be better with myself. And from that, came my trip to Mexico and, had a beautiful time there. And shortly after that, that's how my husband came into my life. Wasn't even looking for him. Didn't even want to be with nobody else anymore, you all. I swear. I did not, when people would try to flirt with me, even when I was in Mexico, I'm like, nope, this is just me and God. I made a promise. Nope, just me and God. So even when my now husband, but then this man that was trying to date me came into my life, at first I couldn't really receive it because I was like, well, I let this go. So God, is it okay to bring this person, this man into my life? And when I did, I knew it was the answer to my prayer that I had put out there to God, my divine source, about loving me. Of course, me being more in care of myself, being more in alignment with myself, and God placed somebody in my life that wanted that for me as well. So, again, when we are in a place, we put ourselves in a place of love of self. We are doing things that are of peace of self, and we are being that for other people. It will draw you all, it will draw a love mate into your life, because it would align with you. Even scientifically, in quantum physics, there is research of when what you are, whether they study it as far as because we're all energy, right? We all have there's molecules in many of living things, right? So when they will study how molecules worked, it was how how it was. I don't want to go too much to a science project with you all, but basically it was saying of how like that the spiritual teaching, like attracts like, right? So again, when you are being more of love, you go to these different levels, it would automatically attract it. It will automatically be put it in your life. Again, going back to chasing or forcing. So when we are not showing or being that love for ourselves and being that love with others, again, whether it be in work, friendships, family, and so forth, we're sending mixed messages out. So we saying we want love over here to the left. We want this love made, but to the right, we're not being of love, whether it be of ourselves or with others. It sends confused messages out there into the ether, into the air. So we have to be it throughout how we move in every cycle, every area of our life. So when we are not being that, but we say, we're not like consistently being that in our life, but we're trying to, or this is how we force, this is how we try to make a love mate come in our life. But you don't have to when you just be in a love, right? When you just being in love in yourself, of love of yourself, you're being in love with other people. You don't have to make nobody stay in your life. You don't have to make somebody come into your life. Again, it will automatically flow into your life, because like attracts like. It would want to connect with you, join with you. That's why I want to say, automatically wants to join with you. Like I said earlier about the molecules in quantum physics. I also want to say this too. When it comes to love, and I know we all, right? I know we all have stories of past relationships. Again, whether it be with friends, family, co-workers, business, so forth, where maybe love wasn't given to us, right? Or people was not showing how to care for us well, right? Again, namaste, namaskar. Recognizing the divinity in you, you recognize the divinity in me. So we should want this from each other. Like I said earlier about my dog Sade I had in the past. She didn't want to be with us. And that was just her right, for whatever reason. I don't know. It's the same thing when it's dealing with people, you all. We can't make somebody love us. We can want it, right? We could desire it, but we can't make somebody, right? Just wish them well, because they're not at their level yet. So with that being said, of past relationships, of love gone sour, I guess you can say, or did not work out well, we have to let that go. Like I said earlier about the funeral that I had of myself years ago, over 10 years ago. Had to lay it to rest, give it its flowers, say thank you for your time. Thank you for the life lessons. I'm taking the life lessons on with me, right? Because you still want to take that into your new life. But everything else is the past. It's dead and buried, right? We have to do the same with people from breakups. We have to let that go, because the more we harp on that, we are attracting that, we are bringing that, we're saying that we want more of that in our life. Again, when I was talking about quantum physics, right, molecules and so forth, like attracts like, that's the same thing with fact. We say we want something, we're desiring something, we're constantly thinking about something. It works either way, even with whether it be scientific law or spiritual law. You are consistently talking about the past, so and so didn't treat me right, so and so didn't treat me out. This is what happened with so and so. Again, the universe, God's expansive universe knows no different. If you keep talking about it, you keep thinking about it, you keep cycling in and out, it's going to keep rotating back to you. So we can say, we're saying over here that we want love in our life, but we're talking about the past so-called love in our life. And the universe is like, which one you want? You're confusing me. Let's talk about how you want better love in your life. And we do that by how? First, building the love within self, being that love for other people, whether it be at the grocery store, hey, how you doing? Whether it be at your job, whether it be in your business, just being a love in that way. And again, letting that other stuff go. Because if you really don't want it no more, then close the door on it. Let it be, so you can open up the door and have space in your heart, in your life, for better love. Okay? And I know Valentine's Day is coming up, and I know, that is a day that's considered of love, right? And though it's a holiday, yes, it's a holiday, but sometimes we do need a particular day to say, this is about love. Though love should be every day. We should be in love with ourselves every day. We should be showing love to others every day. And that's how you make Valentine's Day 365 days a year. All right, you all. Thank you for sharing this time and space with me. I am Nikki S. Salas, your inspiration giver, your well-being educator, your holistic life coach, author, and writer. And I want to say this as well. When it comes to breakups, my book, He Poisoned Me and Left Me for Dead, is solely made for those who are still healing or trying to find healing from breakups. It is a spiritually based book. It is a healing book to help others, because that's why I wrote it. Because me, Nikki, have been through many breakups, many relationships, right? And that was a healing mechanism for me, life lessons for me. And though it is fiction, it is based in nonfiction. It is based in truth. So, and it's a quick read too. If you are healing, you want healing from a breakup, I encourage you to get the book. The book is available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Again, this He Poisoned Me and Left Me for Dead. That's the second book. And the first book is Black Girl Gone Guru. That is a nonfiction. It's inspirational and, of course, spiritually based. I believe everything is just about spiritually based, right? And that's available on Amazon and ebook and paperback as well. If you haven't subscribe to this channel so you can be notified of new videos, of the Healing Podcast, of me sharing different things that I'm doing, because I love to go on walks. So I share me going on walks and other things like that. All right, until the next time, I wish you all well. I wish you all love, great love in your life. Peace and blessings. Bye.